Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Friday the 13th. Woo! That's when you know some shit's about to go down. Like right now, right here. We are back to talk about John Janssen, Alexis Bellino, and the Shannon Bedore of it all. It looks like fans are like, goodbye, Alexis and John, Johnny J. And we must protect Shannon. Everybody always likes an underdog. Now, before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And also, guys, right after this, we are going live for Hot Messy Topics with Kim from Bravo Breaking News and Ashley from Taste of Reality. That's at 12 p.m. Eastern, literally right after this comes out. So let's go.
Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
This Johnny J shit is driving me insane. Thank you to All About the Real Housewives. Alexis Bellino insists that the truth about John Janssen's rejecting Shannon Bedore's settlement offer was not shown on Real Housewives of Orange County. Plus, John speaks out on being disparaged by his ex for 5 years. On the Thursday, September 12th episode of OC, Shannon Bedore declared that she would give her ex-boyfriend John Janssen half of the $75,000 she allegedly borrowed from him to get a facelift. However, she changed her tune after learning that John had videos of her from the night of her DUI in September of 2023. She then offered to pay John the total amount if he agreed to a non-disparagement clause. Well, the businessman refused. Now, Alexis Bellino, who is currently engaged to John, is explaining why her man didn't take Shannon's offer. Once again, the truth wasn't told in that moment, is what she told Us Weekly. She wanted to not pay him the full amount. It was, I believe, a small down payment and then monthly installments, which he was not going to do. And he doesn't want to have to get a monthly installment from his ex. Now, the OC star continued saying, what a lot of people don't consider is that we'd been filming at this point for 3 or 4 months. And by the time the show airs, it would have been another 7 or 8 months. So any new lies that she would have wanted to concoct or bring out, he would have had a muzzle and never been able to speak the truth. So there's a lot more to it. I agree with that, actually. Because the non-disparagement, I get what both John and Shannon are saying. Alexis also insisted that the timing of John's lawsuit isn't as suspicious as OC fans may think. The statute of limitations on the lawsuit was expiring, and John had only 2 days to file it or lose the opportunity. But the other part that really is frustrating is everyone's like, just walk away. And I don't know any wealthy person that's going to walk away from $75,000. If there's that person, I'd love to shake their hand. But the Bravo star also shut down Shannon's claims that she paid for everything throughout her relationship with John. That's not true either. That's going to come out. He's not going to spend as much money as he did on her and then also let $75,000 go away when she has defamed him for the last 4 years. And I'm going to stand by my man. And I had nothing to do with the lawsuit. Let's make that very clear. But I'm going to stand by my man. When asked why or what would make the lawsuit go away, Alexis said it would be simple. Just for her to pay the money that she owes him. John has always wanted his money and to move on. He does not want to go to trial. We do have the evidence and we will win. And his attorney feels very confident and we don't want it to go there. But if that's where he's forced, then that's what will happen. So all she has to do is pay him the money that she owes him. Meanwhile, Alexis appeared on Watch What Happens Live last night, where she was asked why John refused to agree to Shannon's non-disparagement clause. And John appeared in the audience and then jumped to answer the question himself. Because I've been disparaged for almost 5 years. And why would I put a legal muzzle on myself so that I can't actually correct the record? Andy asked John, what's the biggest way you've been disparaged, do you think? And he said, I don't want to get into those details, but I mean, she pays for everything and she's my sugar mama. That nothing could be further from the truth. And that was damaging to me. That I fat shamed her, which couldn't be further from the truth. Well, let's hear a little bit more from Alexis, shall we? Hold on.
Week's episode, and John decides not to take the money from Shannon. I think a lot of people are like, why? Why can't he just take the money and move on? And, he got what he wanted. why kind of continue to have this tie with her? Can you explain?
Yeah, once again, the truth wasn't told in that moment. One, I'll clear the truth up now.
Sure.
She wanted to not pay him the full amount. It was, I believe, a small down payment and then a monthly installments, which he was not going to do. He doesn't want to have to get a monthly installment from his ex. And then the non-disparagement clause that.
So pretty much exactly what we just said. Now, the thing is too, what a lot of people were noticing and they were calling out was that Alexis and John seemed to have very similar answers. But I didn't think that that was so odd considering the fact that, when she was going home to John, he was telling her things. She would repeat the things. It's kind of like when somebody forgets that you told them something and they retell you what you told them and they say it as like a matter of fact, like, no, I know this. This is, but it's like, no, I'm the one who told you that. And that's why the stories match. You get what I'm saying? Hold on. We're not done. Let's go to the next clip, shall we? Rafe?
More of that context, and if viewers had gotten to see some of those crucial scenes, I think it might then make more sense why you felt like you had to bring up the videos, because I think when you're pushed into a corner,
well,
you're in defense mode.
Yeah, that was a mistake though. I didn't mean to blurt that out. I mean, some of the women in the group are very close with me and did know about the videos already, but they would never have gone there. But a lot of the time that you see me talking about John or Shannon, it's because I'm being prodded and pushed to talk about it, even though I don't want to mention it. You guys don't see that. And that night that I did mention the videos, it was late. We'd been filming all day long. I was tired and his name and her name just kept coming up. And so I was just like, I was fed up and I was like, and everybody's in support of Shannon. I'm like, do you need to just show the effing videos? Like, I mean, somebody needs to take accountability here and somebody needs to get off my back. But it was just the wrong timing. And we didn't intend for it to happen like that or at all. John's in sole custody of those videos and has never once said he was going to show them or had any intentions of showing them, unless Shannon wanted to personally come sit and watch them with us. But yeah, it's
Alexis makes me
so
cringe.
that is something I would put the toothpaste back in the tube about, as you
That was a great analogy, by the way. I was like, that makes sense.
But in all fairness, I wasn't quiet about it to like Tamara and Heather had known about it. And because we were venting to them and trying to ask them, like I was asking advice on them, like, how do I film with this woman? How do I do this now? Because I found out after I started filming about the videos. I didn't know prior. I don't know if I would have signed on knowing that and seeing that, all of that stuff, just knowing I had to be in the same room with her and try to work with her. But then it was too late and I was already in. So yeah, it was a rough season.
And is it hard to kind of watch the scenes where you are obviously opening up and talking to the ladies and then you're like, oh shoot, like my venting is now fodder for them to kind of like stroke the flames of like, oh, Alexis was just talking about you, Shannon, some more and everything like that, when you're like, oh, I didn't know you were going to run and immediately do that.
But I'm being asked too. So I'm in a no-win situation.
I do agree that she's in a no-win situation, but also I do agree that I think that Alexis, like her saying that she didn't know about the videos, that doesn't make any sense. Of course she knew about the videos because you were dating John and John was already dealing with this Shannon drama. So I don't believe that, but I want to hear what you guys think. Again, we're going to cover all of this today in Hot Messy Topics. So get ready for that. Guys, if you haven't already, go ahead, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell and we'll see you next time. Love you.